Well, the song may not be changing, but the leadership will soon be. Dr. Don Ryder, director of Pride of the Southland Marching Band, has announced his retirement in the spring. This will be his last football season directing the Pride. And we are honored to have Dr. Ryder on our weather porch with us today to talk more about the retirement, but also the legacy you leave behind.
Wow. Well, it really hasn't sunk in yet. It's still sort of surreal. By the way, I want to say happy Veterans Day. I really appreciate that. But now I've been receiving emails and contacts from former students and alumni and just acquaintances. They're having a dinner for me next Friday, and they're actually going to honor me next week at the South Alabama game at halftime. And on Friday night, they've organized a dinner. And sort of a quick story, when we did the battle at Bristol, Lee Greenwood came in. He's a good friend, and he said, we're standing on the sideline at Bristol right before halftime, and he said, how much longer are you going to do this? I said, about 5 more years. And he said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll come and sing for your retirement. So he's going to be here next week.
Oh, great.
And then other friends, I know you know Dale Bryant from Rocky Top, he's coming in. So we've got a lot of guests. Dr. Jerry Punch, my good friend, and Bill Williams is coming.
Bill Williams, yes. Well, let's talk about how many years on Rocky Top. Is it 23?
23, 38 total.
Yeah.
And I was standing there thinking, you know, for 50 years I've been doing summer band camp, if you count high school and college and teaching, and it's time to have something else to do in August. I've never done that before.
Well, and you want to spend a lot of time with your grandchildren. You said you missed out on that with your own children.
Yeah, I hate to say that. I'm not proud of that, but I'm so dedicated to building the programs at the time, and my wife really was there for them most of the time. But I have a grandson that's 8 and my granddaughter's 6, and we both wanted. My wife's retiring also with me this year, so we're just excited for the next chapter. And everyone tells me, and even Bill Williams said, take some time and just enjoy it before you get busy again.
Bill Williams has also mentioned fishing with you.
Oh,
so
he's been calling me. He's been calling me, and in fact, this is a funny story. I had forgotten what street to turn in, and I'm out here calling Bill Williams on the phone. I said, Bill, what's the name of that street? He says, you know, it's named after some guy I know.
Bill Williams Avenue.
Yeah.
Right here at Channel 10.
But, you know, just to go fishing, and actually I've got, with Dale Bryant, he's organized some of his friends like Brooks and Dunn and John Oates from Hall & Oates. We're all racing enthusiasts, and so he said, just come over, we'll hang. John's been over here before, I know him, and both Brooks and Dunn, they're into it too. So I'm going to go over there and just spend some time with Dale Bryant, you know, and he wants to take me to Music Row and give me the backdoor tour of
and that would be fantastic with Dale
of all
Bryant.
that. Oh yeah, yeah, he's a good friend.
Do you have a highlight? Is that difficult to ask you? Is one moment stick out for you?
Boy, it's tough. I've been asked that question before. I've met so many wonderful people, and a lot of them have been celebrities like Kenny Rogers, and of course Dolly, and then you know, Charlie Daniels Band, and you know, someone asked me like, what was that like? And I said, they're just ordinary people. That's their job, and they're not big stars or anything. When you talk to them, they're just themselves. And I would say probably the Battle of Bristol was kind of unique because it was one of a kind, but it's just the experiences, the presidential parades. I remember when Senator Frist was the majority leader, he had the band at his event on Friday night, and like all the cabinet members were there, and the college students were like, oh my gosh, there's Condoleezza Rice, and they were just blown away by it. But it's just been a great trip.
So are you approaching the final moments, the final homecoming parade? Are you intentionally saying to yourself, take it in? You know, it's coming to
I caught myself at the last football game just sitting there sort of absorbing everything and taking it in, and it's kind of funny because I've been asked, they said, so when you retire, you come in all the football games? And I said, no. I'll be back for homecoming to see the alumni, you know, and see all the former students, but I'll probably be out on my boat with Bill Williams fishing.
Or with his grandkids.
That's right.
Teaching them how to play, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. On behalf of myself and Todd, we personally want to say a big thanks. You actually let us lead the Pride of the Southland Band at practice pretty brave on your part.
Well, you
but
guys
thank
have a
you.
nice bucket list there.
We
and,
do.
you can check that box.
Russell,
Yeah.
you two put your brains together.
Oh,
coordinated.
yeah.
I don't think I'll get a call back, but Todd Howell, you nailed it.
He
my
was
friend.
good.
He was a natural. Dr. Don Ryder, thank you so much. We are really going to miss you. You
Thank
leave
you.
big shoes to fill.
Thank you.
But a great legacy behind.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for spending some time with us. And I know, Todd, you echo those sentiments as well.